So today's ride, I started at the border at Champassak and made a pretty quick crossing, then rode on a pretty big paved road for quite a while, and then turned south on the dirt road for a bunch of miles, and went around the mountain and came to the end of the path at Vat Phu in Champassak. So I made it into Laos. I'm in the first town, Vong Tau. It's a pretty busy road, but it's all I have for the next 10 miles or so before I turn off. But yeah, it's going to be a warm day. Should be alright though. I got out of the hotel pretty early and ended up getting into Laos by 9 o'clock in the morning, so would have liked to have come earlier, but you know, I had to sleep a little bit from last night after staying up late making the video and just recovering from the ride yesterday. It should be a good ride today. Alright, I've turned off the main road heading from the border to Pak Se. I'm gonna ride down this smaller road. It's supposed to be dirt road most of the way, so might be a bad idea, but we'll find out. I am headed south to Vat Phu and Champassak. Okay, time for a pop quiz as I ride along here almost to the end of the long stretch of dirt road. Pop quiz, multiple choice. You have to figure out which is more intelligent. So first is my plan. Ride for about 50 miles on a mostly dirt road that is incredibly bumpy and dusty. The temperatures somewhere in the 90s. Feels like temperatures over 100. Or plan B is this little guy, resting, relaxing in the shade, enjoying the day. I don't know, seems like a pretty hard choice here, but here are some of your options. A is not plan A. B is definitely not plan A. C, plan B for sure. Or D, all of the above except plan A. Alright, let me know what you think in the comments below, and we'll see which plan represents the more intelligent being. Stop and take a break under the shade tree here. Cattle come to say hello. 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 Made it to Vat Phu and Champassak. Sitting here in front of the pond, in front of the old Khmer ruins. I wanted to take a minute to talk about why I'm doing this trip by bike instead of maybe renting a car or motorcycle or riding buses around the country. You know, there's just something about riding a bike that really gets you more intimately acquainted with the land. Going by car, you just sort of fly by and only open the door when you stop somewhere interesting. Going by bus, you really don't have the freedom to just go wherever. You're sort of stuck with the routes and the timing. And renting something, well, I wanted to ride from south to north, so renting didn't really make sense if I had to return something back in the south. So bike makes sense to me. Of course, I love riding bikes, so it just works out anyway. But it's been good so far. It's going to be a struggle, challenge, but I think it's totally going to be worth it once the ride is over and I have the footage I need for other films or other videos that I'm making. So this should be a good experience and a good opportunity to really see parts of Laos that I haven't seen before. That's another reason I wanted to do it by bike, because I can go in areas that I haven't really been before. I've always sort of just been in the capital city of Vientiane and along in the Mekong Valley. But I want to get out in different parts of the country and see what that's like. So that's the plan.